What up, guys? CP the Tool Addict. Woo! So we're going to continue on with part 2 of the Mac Milwaukee saga. I'm just going to show you my version of a real-world test and what I would consider, and whether or not, you know, I mean, I really don't care. I'm not out to do torque test or whatnot, but what I will care about is this real-world application use. I just want to show what exactly I would do with this, maybe on a case-to-case basis. That's all I care about. I really don't care about any of the other mumbo jumbo. As far as putting this up against anything else, I really don't care. I'm not going to put it up against an 18 volt because this is a 12 volt tool and this is a 12 volt tool. So I'm only putting them up against that. I do have a Craftsman 19 volt tool if I wanted to put it up against. I do have plenty of other options to put it up against. We will try to test out this guy here, show you what it's capable of. That's really all I care about showing you, to be honest with you. If you don't like it, then end the video right now and you know, click that thumbs down. Because honestly, all this is all about is just going to show you what I would do on a normal basis. We're going to use the snap-on torque wrench. Let me turn this bad boy on. Bang my new toolbox up. It is set to 100. It is set to 100 foot-pounds right now, and we're going to torque down some lug nuts. And what we're going to do is we're going to take each one of these tools, and we're just going to simply see if they can take off the lug nuts off of that vehicle. Pretty plain and simple, and that's real world testing, and that's about as abusive as I would really go on a normal basis. That's taking off 6 lug studs off of this vehicle is about as abusive, and if they can both pull that off, then I would say it's a win for both of them. I really don't care about, you know, finding out which one's the tougher. I have been told by several other guys now, they've talked to me and they said, you know, this thing does do up to 200 foot-pounds, that they have tested it against other stuff. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. I don't like it simply. The reasons why, A, I don't like it is that ramp-up feature. I want instant power. Second of all, this thing, I like it for the light and the lightness. The lightness and the power is perfect for what I want it to do with. I am basically going to be taking apart small stuff on the engine bay, interior, not so much interior with this one, but this one will be interior, excuse me. This one will be exterior engine bay. So what I'm really concerned about is what this one will do, and I think this is going to handle what I want. Other than that, I'm going to stick with my Milwaukee Brute and my 1/4 inch ratchet for those applications. So without further ado, let me stop gabbering on here and we'll kind of give you through this quick test where I'm going to torque all these lug nuts down to 100 foot-pounds so they're even. And then we're going to try each tool. Torque them, take them off, and then go from there. So that's What You Say Wednesday, by the way. Sorry, I should have said that. So hang on. So for this test, we're going to be using a 21mm Sun X socket, well used, and the snap-on torque wrench. And keep in mind, guys, I'm doing this by myself. So see if we get all right. So there's the foot-pounds. Turn the light on. This is a snap-on 15 to 300 foot-pound torque wrench. I just purchased this last February. So I traded it in. I shouldn't say I just purchased it, but I traded it in. But we're gonna check all these lug nuts, and let me try to get you on here. Try to keep it in focus. That one went 103. Granted, we're going to go a little bit over, and that's fine. We're not looking for super accuracy. Like I said, we're looking for, sorry, my mic. This is, the reason why I don't do these tests, guys, is because this is not something that's easier to do for me. One guy, for what I want to do, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a good way to do this, but we're going to set you up the best we can here. Pan you over here around lug nut number 2. see that good? .8. All right. Get this over here. Dang camera wants to stay. Get everything from jumbling around. Boom, 104. Got one a little hot. All right. 101.2. .105. Some of them might get a little crazy. That's right. We're gonna be just fine with it. If I can get my dang mic to stay still here. We got one more left. Get this one switched over. All right, last one. Then all 6 of them will be torqued to 100.6. All right, so now I'm going to take the same exact socket. Of course, these are the stupid ass capped nuts. So I'm going to take the same exact socket. Lay my torque wrench down without putting it, and we're going to use the same exact, we're going to use this adapter, and we're going to use the same exact socket. Why we're using a 1/2 inch socket? Because it's about the heaviest one you can get. So for all intents and purposes, be the best one. We're going to loosen up all these sockets, or all these lug nuts. Let me get this down here. Get you right down at the action. And show you what we're going to do here. Get her going in the right direction. And well, we're not going to do that one. That one's not going to go. That one's not going to go. That one's not going to go. Now, I'm going to show you that this battery is completely, well, it's just off 1 bar now. So it was full. Which shouldn't matter anyways. This is a lithium ion battery. So lithium ions, they get full power out until they die. So this is a little warm. It is cool temperature in here. But unfortunately, this one is not going to do it. Now, I think what the best thing to do here now is to retorque these and then try them again with the Milwaukee and see if it can do it. So we will switch the anvil. We're going to let this cool down. Use the same socket. Switch it over to this. I'm not going to sit there and hammer on it. I know some of you guys might say, well, you didn't let it hammer or didn't let it go on it long enough. Well, I'm sorry, but if I can't get a lug nut off, in that kind of time, I don't care. I'm not gonna mess with it. So we'll see if the Milwaukee has got the peanuts to do it. We'll just check these and make sure that they're still torqued. .104. That one moved a little bit. 101. Now another thing I want you guys to note is that you'll notice that I'm not going to try to apply a bunch of extra torque to a lug stud, because that's just foolish. They aren't made to be over torqued. They are stretch bolt. They will stretch when you over torque them. That one did move a little bit, 101. I gotta probably let the Mac sit on there and hammer on it a little bit, but honestly, it's not worth it to me, because all I care about, like I said, is getting the job done. 100.5. So far, they really haven't moved, in my opinion. 100.7. All I care about, and this is an older vehicle, so I'd imagine they're a little bit crustier, so this makes it pretty fair. But this is about the fairest comparison I could think of. You know, you got the cojones. Alright, so that's it. We got all them torqued up. Let's grab the old Milwaukee. Let's see what the old girl's got. Now I will show you the battery again. Before I should have showed it on the Mac. I'm sure some people will probably give me a hard time about that, but whatever. There's full power. 4.0 M12 lithium. It's power setting 3. And we're gonna get her going the right direction. And we're just gonna stick her on here and let her eat. Just feed her the onions. There she goes. The old Milwaukee, she's not messing around. All 6 lug nuts loose with the Milwaukee. Now, just for grins, I'm going to put them all back on. I'm going to do this with my Mac mid-torque. Sorry. I'm going to put them all back on with my Mac mid-torque. Tighten them up good. Or should I do it with the stubby? Maybe I should just put them back on with the fuel and see if the... Actually, let's do that. Let's put them back on with this guy. We're going to put them all back on and see if the DEWALT will take it. Change batteries to the, let's see if this one's full. Yeah, just to make sure that we're not messing around. So I'm going to switch batteries from the one that's got a bar down on it. Oh, now the bar's up on it. So now we got a sucker that's, this thing's still a little warm. So I'm going to switch batteries to the other battery that's fresh. Show you guys this. She's full. She's on 3. She's on the high setting. Set her on nuclear. She's slow, but she was going. So you seen that? Now the Milwaukee put it on. There was no tomfoolery. That one went back on. That one went off. She ain't even buzzing. I think that's enough to call it a day for, fellas. What do you think? Anyways, let's go ahead and pause her there. Alright guys, well, there's the final thoughts. You might not like the video, you might like the video. I can tell you this is not by any means cool. Let's get the temp gun on her real quick, like, just to show you that this thing has been... She's 118 degrees. The Milwaukee, she's a smooth 86. So the Milwaukee did handle it a lot better. The DEWALT did get pretty warm. It is definitely hot to the touch. There's no doubt about it. This thing is not happy about doing that, and you will literally ruin this tool by doing that. The two things that I'm showing you by using this tool, by doing this video, is that one, abusing your tools to the max is dumb, pretty much. I mean, 118 degrees, this thing, let's see if we can find the hottest spot on this. See if there's any. 126 inside the anvil. There's no trickery. I'm not pointing this on my head. You see the red dot? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm going to point this right in the center of this. And she was 100, dead center. 121 now. So, you know, long and short of it is, this is a powerful tool. Do I like this tool? And yes, am I keeping this tool? Yes. Am I keeping this over the Milwaukee? Yes. I definitely am. Now, you're going to say to yourself, why would I keep this over the Milwaukee? Well, two reasons. One, I like the light feature on this. Two, this right here is built in the United States. This is cheap, or this is built by TTI, who manufactures out to a lot of different people. You know, do I care about the power rating? No. The reason I like it is because it's 1.77 pounds. Titanium nose, a nice light. It does have enough power for what I want it to do. I don't like the Milwaukee as much, and I'm not impressed with the Milwaukee brand as much. All the Milwaukee guys out there who get all butthurt because I don't like Milwaukee, Milwaukee's a contractor grade tool. That's all there is to it. The reason why I like this for mechanic stuff is, one, it's a nylon glass filled housing that's made for oil resistant stuff. This is not. It is not made for working on cars. It just, to me, it is not the tool for me. I don't like how it ramps up when you get on the trigger. It's not instant. Where this one, boom, boom, boom. I'm used to that over the years. That's just me. So that's where I'm at on it. I got both these tools for $350. I'm not hurting for, you know, anything. I don't like the way this one feels in my hands. It's a great tool. Once again, like I always say, guys, it is an excellent tool. I'm not dogging on it. Because I don't like Milwaukee doesn't mean that you have to change or not buy Milwaukee. I'm not biased to a tool company, guys. There's Snap-on right here. This is a Mac toolbox. There's Craftsman. There's Cornwell. You know, I have Snap-on. I have a thermal integer from Laser Grip. You know, I mean, it really, if you're honestly if you don't know my channel, then you should probably look through a couple of videos and say, oh, okay, well, I understand now. I just don't really care. What I like is what I like. And quite frankly, this is my go-to gun now. This is what I got. Even though the power difference wasn't there, that's fine. I know this gun is capable, what it's capable of, and what I want it for, and it'll do just fine for that. This light ring, the fact that these are assembled in the USA, is a bigger deal to me. I own, not only that, I wanted to talk about something else too. The 14 or the 20 volt and the 12 volt line of DEWALT impacts are both, they use the same charger to run off from. I don't think this one will run in here. Will it? It might. No, they won't. I've never tried that before, but they use the same exact charger. Oh, that's why, because they're cut right there. They use the same charger for one battery platform instead of the two different ones, which is not a big deal, but I like it. You know, it's just nice. I put one charger in the house and one charger out here in the toolbox. I will still keep my Milwaukee M12 stubby. There is some Milwaukee tools that I do enjoy. And I really just want to move away from the 12 volt line of Milwaukee except for the stubby. It's just not for me. The stubby is a great gun. I don't think DEWALT's got anything coming out in the future that will change that, but that's just my opinion, guys. It's not if you get your feathers ruffled over this, you know, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, even though my DEWALT wasn't as powerful as the Milwaukee. I'm still sitting here telling you I'm getting the DEWALT. It doesn't matter to me about power because I'm not just an ignorant American who looks for the fastest, toughest, baddest thing in the world. There's a lot of other things to me that matter other than just raw power, and that is the fact that my old hands and old body are tired of carrying something that's another pound heavier than something that's another pound lighter. And that's a big thing for me right there. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching. This was a longer than normal video for What You Say Wednesday, and I hope you enjoy it. Let me know down in that comment box. As long as you can keep your mouth clean and your hands dirty, you know, that'll be the best way to look at this. I'm not going to sit here and argue with people about Milwaukee and whatnot. If you don't like Milwaukee, that's fine. You can tell me, hey, I don't like Milwaukee. If you like DEWALT, that's fine. If you like, and this DEWALT Mac, I just like the Mac line. I've had good luck with it. It works just fine for me for what I want it for. I understand there's a lot of Milwaukee fanboys out there. You know, there's a lot of Harbor Freight fanboys, there's Snap-on fanboys. All of you guys to get butthurt about your tools whenever you don't like somebody's opinion matching up with yours. I'm sorry, but you need to go cry about it to somebody who cares, because I really don't. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.